I gotta say, I've become pretty familiar with this black and gold Jordan box. Today we're gonna cover our top 10 Air Jordan 1 lows of 2021. Now you guys know I like the Air Jordan 1 low a lot. I do a lot of reviews for that model on this channel, and I think it's genuinely a pretty good sneaker if you're a new person into sneaker cultures and sneakers. The retail prices are not very expensive in comparison to other Jordans out there. The resale prices can get up there, but for the most part, Jordan 1 lows are a pretty obtainable sneaker for most people. If you guys were on the hunt for some pairs or just wanted to get some inspiration on what you might want to add to your collection going into next year, hopefully this video can be some help. Before we get into the list, I want to mention some honorable mentions. There were a lot of Jordan 1 releases this year, and there was a lot last year as well in 2020. So if you guys want to see the 2020 top 10 Air Jordan 1 lows, I'll leave it linked down below and you guys can compare this year's to last year's. And just a heads up, we are doing a giveaway for some Air Jordan 1 highs throughout these top 10 series we're going to do at the end of the year. Let's get to the honorable mentions. First up, we have the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Ghost Green. Now this isn't an OG colorway by any means, however, they decided to give it the OG treatment with the Nike Air branding, and unfortunately I was expecting a lot more Jordan 1 lows this year to have that OG branding, but we really didn't see too many of them. So you'll see a couple more of them later in today's video, but the first honorable mention is the Ghost Green 1 lows, and I did a review on these of course, so I'll give all the links to the reviews I did for these sneakers I mentioned in the description down below. And if you guys want to shop some Air Jordan 1 lows, I'll leave links down below to places where you guys can buy them, like Foot Locker, Champs, StockX, eBay, and you guys can see what the current Jordan 1 lows they have that are available right now. The next honorable mention would have to be the Team Red Air Jordan 1 lows. Then we have the Pollen Air Jordan 1 lows. Next honorable mention would be a sneaker which might catch you by surprise because I'm just not really a big fan of it, but we're gonna put it as an honorable mention. We're talking about the Soulfly Jordan 1 lows. I don't like the look of them, not something I see myself really wearing. Definitely more of a collector sneaker in my opinion. Next up, we have the white Lucky Green Air Jordan 1 low, along with the white Gym Red University, which I reviewed on this channel right here. Next one is definitely a sneaker I can see on a lot of people's top 10 Jordan 1 low list. It's the Pine Green or Green Toe Air Jordan 1 low. It kind of has like a bread toe look, however it's just green instead of red. So now let's get to number 10 for my top 10 Air Jordan 1 lows of 2021, and that number 10 spot is going to go to the Light Smoke Gray. This is a sneaker a lot of people like. It just released a couple of weeks ago. They don't usually opt for suede on the Jordan 1 low. It's not something we see very often, but I think they did a really good job in terms of colorway, color blocking, and materials. A lot of people like the Light Smoke Gray Jordan 1 highs. This is a really good like budget alternative. Coming in at number 9 are pack of Jordan 1 lows, which kind of disappointed me. I don't think I actually saw the proper Canadian release date. I might have just missed out on it completely. But we're talking about the Mighty Swooshes Air Jordan 1 lows. They did two different colorways, a blue colorway and a pink colorway. One thing I like about the shoe is the whole anime inspiration behind it. The outsole is really cool. It has some like manga comic panels on the outsole. I kind of think it was just like a random shoe they wanted to put out to appease those otaku weebs who love everything related to Japan. Now, of course, I'm one of those people who love everything related to Japan, but it kind of felt like a cheap kind of cash grab in my opinion. There wasn't really any storytelling that I know of, at least, about the shoe. It's not actually related to any specific mangas, but if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section down below. But it just felt like a random, not even a collaboration, it was just like a random pack that they did without too much storytelling. I want to like the shoe, I really do. Coming in at number 8 are one of the most wearable Air Jordan 1 lows of the year. We're talking about the Neutral Gray Air Jordan 1 low OG. Now, of course, the high top version of this shoe is going to get a lot more attention and a lot more love. However, when it comes to spring and summer, low tops are like the king of shoes, and Jordan 1 lows, OG branding, neutral gray colorway, this shoe has it all. Apparently the quality wasn't too bad on these either. And yeah, when I see this shoe, I see a sneaker you can wear literally every single day. Resale value wasn't even high at all for the first couple of months. Now it's definitely gone up as people have now realized it's actually a really damn good shoe. But at the same time, it's super basic, so I understand if you don't want to get such a basic Jordan 1. But hey, some people just need those essential sneakers that are going to be their go-to for every day. Coming in at number 7 is a sneaker that definitely caught me by surprise for when it comes to the resale prices. We're talking about the 2021 version of the Air Jordan 1 Low UNC. Jordan Brand drops a lot of blue and UNC Jordan 1 lows, at least over the the last couple of years. This one isn't the typical kind of UNC colorway we're used to seeing. The shade of blue that they use is definitely not what we're used to compared to like Jordan 1 lows of the past. But at the same time, it is a really clean colorway. The color blocking is very similar to something like a Chicago 1 Air Jordan 1 low. However, the black parts, like you would expect to be black, like the swoosh and the tongue, they're not actually black. They went for this even darker shade of blue, which is kind of cool. It's like a two-tone blue sneaker. A lot of people love blue, so this was a no-brainer for a lot of people to pick up. Coming in at number 7, and right before we get to the Air Jordan 1 High giveaway, we're going to talk about a woman's colorway. Now, you guys know how sought after and how expensive the Dior Air Jordan 1 lows are, and the Air Jordan 1 low Wolf Gray is pretty much a budget recreation of that sneaker. So if you love the look of the Dior's, but you don't want to pay that designer price tag or that designer resale price tag, the Wolf Gray lows make a really good option. And if you wanted to give the Dior lows as a gift, but you know, you don't want to ball out too hard for your girl, this is a really good alternative as well to save some money. And hey, you could use the money you were going to spend on Dior Jordan 1 lows on these and then go on like literally a all-inclusive 2-week vacation for 2 if you wanted to, or 1-week vacation for 2 people. So yeah, just a really good colorway, really clean. Let's get to the giveaway for the top 10 series for this year. We're not just going to do the giveaway for this video only, we're also going to do it for all of the other top 10 videos I release over the next 2 weeks on the channel. So each video is another chance to enter, and of course you're going to want to follow me on Instagram as well at SneakerTalkCA, where you guys will have some bonus entries over on there where you can enter. All you gotta do is like, comment, and follow. Super straightforward giveaway. So yeah, the pair we are giving away is in this yellow box. It is pretty obvious what pair we are going to give away completely for free. Don't worry about shipping or anything like that. I will take care of everything. And what's inside is these right here, the Air Jordan 1 High Pollen. One of my favorite Air Jordan 1s of the year for 2021. The size we are giving away is a size 9.5. If they are your size, you can totally wear them, and if not, hopefully you can size swap them somewhere, or maybe I can try and size swap them for you. And yeah, you just like let me know what size, and if I can size swap it, I'll try. If not, you'll just get them and you can resell them or trade them or do whatever else you want with them. So yeah, to enter today's giveaway for the Air Jordan 1 High Pollen in a size 9.5, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit that like button as well, and comment down below what you think about my top 10 list. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? And comment down below your #1 pick for Air Jordan 1 low of the year, and if you picked up any Jordan 1 lows for your rotation as well. I'm curious to see what you guys are buying. Coming in at number 5 is another woman's exclusive sneaker, which of course you can wear if you're a guy, if you find the large enough size, the Air Jordan 1 low corduroy. I really am a huge fan of the colorway and color blocking on this sneaker, and best of all, it uses a material that we don't see very often on just Jordans in general, but more specifically Air Jordan 1s. It's corduroy. I like corduroy a lot. It's a material that I always like to see on either clothing or sneakers. I think the most notable sneaker in recent years that had corduroy on it was those Sean Witherspoon like Air Max 197s. I really like the way the tan and like beige colors work together on this shoe, and then the little accents, those little pops of red on the Jumpman logo and the 23 on the tongue of the shoe, just looks really good. Coming in at number 4 is a sneaker I think a lot of people are going to be surprised it's not higher on this list. However, it's probably a shoe I think a lot of you guys ended up buying, and it's a shoe that had so much hype and so much anticipation going into this year. If you guys remember me doing those Jordan 1 low news videos throughout 2021, this is a shoe that kept coming up. We're talking about the Air Jordan 1 low shattered backboard, or starfish. This is a shoe that has that shattered backboard co-signing that branding, that name, and just because it's an orange and white Jordan 1 low. And I gotta say, I think they did a really good job on this sneaker. There was a point in 2021 for a while where there was rumors of a 2021 shattered backboard low coming out along with the starfish, and at the end of the day they ended up being the exact same sneaker. Like places like Sneaker News and even like marketplaces like StockX, they reported 2 different orange Jordan 1 lows coming out this year. So when they ended up being the exact same shoe, I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense. So as you would expect with any Jordan 1 with the shattered backboard nickname to sell out and be hyped, these definitely did. They were very much hyped, and I didn't end up picking up these shoes, but I think a lot of you guys did. So I just gotta put it at number 4. It's a really good colorway. Coming in at number 3, we have a sneaker a lot of people were also excited and hyped for in 2021. We're talking about the Bread Toe Air Jordan 1 low. This is a shoe so many people were excited for, myself included. This is a shoe I was expecting to see way earlier. Like, it feels so long ago since the actual high top version of the shoe released, and the high top version, you guys know, is super hype, super popular. The resale is really high up there as well, so it was just a matter of time before they released a low top version, and they did a really good job on this low top silhouette. If you guys want to see a full review of the Jordan 1 Low bread toe, I have it up on this channel, so check it out. I'll leave a link down below where there's a pop-up card on screen right now, and it's not a shoe that disappoints. If you love the bread toes but just wanted a low top version, or you wanted a budget friendly version, this is the shoe for you. On to number 2. This could easily be my number 1 Jordan 1 Low of the year if number 1 never got released. And there is a small little asterisk with number 1 because I decided to take out one of the shoes which I think is going to be number 1 for a lot of you guys out there. I'll give it an honorable mention just because of the whole stuff that just happened in 2021. But my number 2 Air Jordan 1 Low of the year are the Air Jordan 1 Low Mocha. I freaking love this pair, man. The Mocha 1 Lows are so nice. This is a shoe I couldn't resist not buying, or couldn't resist buying when it comes to Jordan 1 Lows. I love the brown colorway on this shoe. I like the details when it comes to the stitching on the inside right here. I did do a full review of the shoe on the channel. I'll leave that link down below too. And if you took an L on the Mocha 1 highs last year, which were sneaker of the year for a lot of people, these low top versions, another fantastic alternative. So yeah, the resale prices on these have gone up and up and up, and I only see these going up. Like, this is a shoe that is a really good stock to invest into, and honestly, just such a great wearable shoe. And for one, I actually want to keep these shoes on the more clean side of things, because I feel like this colorway, the material too, the nubuck on it, I feel like the nubuck doesn't age as gracefully as compared to like a leather Air Jordan 1 Low. Before we get to number 1 and the runner up, like the honorable mention that I decided to take out of my top 10, I just want to remind you guys to enter this Air Jordan 1 high giveaway because it's a really nice pair of shoes, and I want to make sure it goes to a nice house or a nice home, a nice owner. So yeah, make sure you guys enter the giveaway. Again, just like, comment, and tell me what your favorite Jordan 1 Low of the year was. Give me your opinion on my top 10 list, and if you bought any Jordan 1s, what were the favorite ones you bought this year? So the number 1 sneaker of the year is probably going to be this one for a lot of you guys out there for low top sneakers, and I'm going to talk about the Travis Scott Fragment Air Jordan 1 Low. Now, this sneaker in its own right is a fantastic shoe. You got the hype behind Travis Scott on the shoe, you got Fragment on the shoe as well, and it's a Jordan 1 Low OG, so you got that Nike Air branding, you got that reverse swoosh. It's everything you want out of a really hyped Air Jordan 1 Low, and it's easily the most hyped Jordan 1 Low of the entire year without a doubt, and the resale prices speak for that itself. But because of the stuff and the drama that happened with Travis Scott and Astroworld and all that stuff, especially how Travis Scott like categorically denies any responsibility about it, it just leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. So whenever I see the Travis Scott sneakers, I think of a complete I'm not gonna put out too much negative energy in this video, but I really just don't like Travis Scott anymore. I don't care for any of his sneakers. I know this is going to be number 1 for a lot of people out there. I respect that. I respect your opinion. But for myself, just because of the ties to Travis Scott, like if this shoe had no Travis Scott branding, or it was a regular kind of swoosh and it was just like a Fragment Jordan 1 Low, this would easily be number 1. But because of the whole Travis Scott connection to the shoe, it's gonna be a straight like not put it in my top 10 list. That's my honorable like number 1. Like it could have been number 1, but it isn't. So yeah, I just wanted to preface that for the number 1 spot. And if you agree with me or disagree with me for excluding it from my top 10 list officially like that, let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious what you guys think about the whole Travis Scott Jordan 1 sneakers right now. I know they even pushed back some of the other colorways for the shoe because they were going to release, but because of the whole incident that happened, Jordan Brand decided to push them out for maybe later next year, or they might just be canceled completely. We honestly don't know at the moment. But anyways, let's get to our number 1 sneaker of the year for Jordan 1 Lows, and that is going to be the Air Jordan 1 Low Chinese New Year OG bread. This is a shoe that just speaks to me in every single way. You got the bread colorway, one of my favorite colorways and sneakers of all time, with the Nike Air branding, the OG branding, and then there's a bunch of more beautiful details on the sneaker that just really make the sneaker excel on top of all the other Jordan 1 Lows in this list. I'm a huge fan of the pattern on the shoe. The quality looks amazing. I believe these were also limited to 4,500 pairs, so if you're a hype beast out there too, this is probably speaking to you on that whole limited wave. You gotta have everything that's super limited. The box was also really well designed too. Well, it wasn't your typical Jordan 1 Low box. I'm a huge fan of everything thing about this shoe. I typically am a huge fan of Chinese New Year sneakers because red's my favorite color. Red and gold always look good together, and they just nailed it. They absolutely nailed it on this Jordan 1 low. So if you guys want to get another chance at some Jordan 1 high pollens for free, check out the next video which I upload, which is either going to be the top 10 Jordan 1 mids or the top 10 Jordan 1 highs, and you guys can get some more chances for these over on there. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and yeah, happy holidays, stay safe, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.